The nominees for Outstanding Investigative Journalism in Spanish are
Los Magnates de Dios, Aquí y Ahora, Univision. Muerte, Río Arriba, Aquí y Ahora, Univision. Chapecoense, Las Clavas Oscuras del Siniestro, CNN en español. Latinos en el Corredor de la Muerte, Discovery Networks Latin America, U.S. Hispanic.
And the Emmy goes to Muerte, Río Arriba, Aquí y Ahora, Univision.
Accepting the Emmy, Patricia Janiot, co-host.
Este territorio es parte de una reserva biológica y del bosque más grande del continente después del Amazonas. Esta selva inhóspita es la tierra ancestral de los indígenas misquitos. Pocos hablan español y viven de la pesca y la agricultura.
En el río nosotros sembramos frijoles, bastimientos, yucas, maíz, arroz.
This award highlights the massacre that happened right in our backyard in Honduras. We don't have to go across the ocean to see the injustice that is happening. And us as reporters have the responsibility to report it. In this case, a drug operation by the DEA gone bad. Not only did they kill people, innocent civilians, but they lied about it, and it was discovered by a year-long investigation in Washington. We went down there, and any reporter would be privileged to be accompanied by cameramen like Juan Carlos, right here, Juan Carlos Guzman. Amazing to have somebody like that to have your back in a drug-infested area like Río Patuca in the middle of the Mosquito Coast in Honduras. It was an amazing job. It took us 2 days just to get there. No electricity. To do an interview with a light, we had to get $20 to get some gas for the generator to power up the house so we could do the interview. So, you take for granted all these things, and it's right here where it's happening, and there's such a responsibility. And, my family says, why do you do this? And I think, well, nobody else is going to tell the story unless we do it. So just keep that in mind. The other thing I wanted to acknowledge is that, thank you to, Andrea Mitchell, makes us women, be kick-ass and not have to apologize about it. So that's a great example to follow. So a pregnant woman and a 14-year-old boy were murdered under the it was a DEA-led drug operation, and to this day, nobody has yet been prosecuted for these crimes. That's why this recognition is so important. I also want to acknowledge Hector and Lázaro. Hector here, editors that make our stories look amazing. Thank you, Hector. And I want to thank Linda, my homie, Paola Byron, for your energy and resourcefulness in finding people that were impossible to find. Thank you to our executive producer, Jairo Marin, for always having the vision of where to find a good story. Thanks to Daniel Coronel for his unconditional support and leadership, and Maria Guzman for your friendship and being a true friend. And thank you all for voting and recognizing that Spanish television is here to stay. Gracias, buenas noches.